What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 23 of my Total Warhammer II modded Noctilus campaign. So as we saw last time, Silostra Dearfan has gotten herself into a situation wherein she was going to go for Skull Reef, but a wild Admiral Delek appeared with a ton of Black Ark Corsairs. I don't imagine this is going to be too difficult, but as I've noted before, you should never underestimate a Black Ark Corsairs in SFO. And even if you do, you have to remember that the enemy has all of this Black Ark support, which could be very, very deadly for our Sirens, and the, well, you know, the magical damage can certainly reap a pretty fearsome toll among them. Otherwise, we also have Noctilus, who's in the middle of the sea here, and going finally on the way to Sartosa, but he is going to try to stop by and grab any pieces of 8 armies that he can. Last but not least, Luther Harkin is getting ready to finally finish off the Spectazuma Sentinels of Shati over at Spectazuma with one more battle left for next turn, so that should be pretty easy, and in fact it might be auto-resolvable considering that the army there looks to be pretty much garbage. And there we go. After that, Illustria will be just us and the Hunts Marshal's expedition, although there will still be the Defenders of the Great Plan up at Pahwax and the High Sentinel. We may have to cross over these guys' territory to grab it. It's not like they're ever going to get friendly with us, to be perfectly honest. They're always going to hate us, and eventually they'll declare war on us. The only thing that worries me about attacking them right now is the High Elves up here will probably try to sail down and attack us, so we'd immediately have to defend all of these locations, and frankly, Luther Harkin's army is not crazy strong as yet. Actually, speaking of Luther Harkin's army, you can have the Tide of Skjold. They're probably gonna die in your army again. As for the Bloody Reaver deck guard, while I do want to focus on the depth guard in... Did I say deck guard? Well, close enough. These guys... They would do pretty good in Luther Harkin's army. I feel like because Noctilus's ship is the Bloody Reaver, we should probably put them in the in his army as well. So together with the Queen's Guard, just a very, very small amount of melee troops. Now I've grown attached to the Queen's Guard, so I want to keep them in this army. Plus Noctilus does buff them, to be fair. Alrighty, let's get started here. What do we got to do? Pieces of 8 and treasures. Well, treasures those can wait, but pieces of 8. Alright, there's a couple very close by right up here, so let's see if we can reach them. I'm not going to go into March stance this time. It's going to go into regular stance, because in March stance they might attack us. And, oh, can we reach this? No, we can't, damn. Well, I guess we can move towards it. I am not... Aha, what do we have here? Mad Malton, he's the weakest of the armies. This one we can auto-resolve, but we can find a little better army next time. That's you. Silostra, you also need to move. Do we need to upgrade stuff? 2 points and 2 points. So at the 4. So next turn we could do those 2, and then after those are done, transfer the ship's carpenter to Luther Harkin, as he will be getting stuff up and running next. She is going to take some time to save up for Dart Launcher and all that sort of stuff, and the other stuff is already had. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, Silostra, time to strike. Unless these guys want to peace out, which they don't. Wait. Yeah, so the Cult of Pleasure is our one and only ally, essentially, and they're probably not going to like us doing this very much, but what can you do? Man, we're military allies with the Cult of Pleasure, though, whereas you are not actually technically allies with them at all, interestingly enough. Hopefully you don't get confederated, Morathi. Ideally... Oh, wow, 77 friendly, eh? It's not even that high. Ugh, I don't like that. Because what I was hoping to do was essentially get the borders joined together, and then that'll allow the Dark Elves to attack Ulthuan. They haven't been doing a good job of that, though, I gotta point out. Anyway, since this guy's here, we're gonna attack him. And oh, we gotta heal these guys up. I gotta remember to do that. Already decisive victory, a low casualties. We could auto-resolve it, but this seems fun to me. And also this game, or rather the auto-resolve, I don't think is factoring in all of the Black Ark support, so let's fight it. Alrighty, here we go. Now, because the enemy is not immediately going to move towards us, we're actually going to take our time and move Silostra up, as she's very, very slow and she does not have the ability to Vanguard deploy. I mean, neither of these guys do. It's been an annoyance in every single battle. At the very least, we can summon our Knights and increase our power here, and then have them move around to the flanks before we send in our units. I mean, not wrong. Let's see, we also were able to heal up some of our heroes via the Vampire Fleet Captain's Invocation of Nehek, so that a little bit of extra time did certainly have some worth to it. I really wish Black Ark battles were implemented in a cooler way. Anyway, we're going to send our 3 units of Morngul Haunters to attack you, Mr. Dreadlord, and everybody else is going to move up right about now. They still can't see the rest of our army, but here come the Morngul's. We're going to buff them up immediately with the Van Hels's Danse Macabre, which is increasing their speed as well as the combination. What's their speed at? I'm actually curious. Oh man, that's a scary sight. Speed is 99, pretty damn good, between the Danse Macabre and the Foe Seeker, whatever they were using. And there we go. The Lord is probably, rethinking some things about their life. Oh man, I really like our trio of Morngul Haunters. This really was doing it for me. Alrighty, otherwise the rest of the battle lines have collided, and I don't imagine the enemy's going to have too easy of a time here. Oh wow, these Black Ark Corsairs really took some damage very quickly just to the regular Sirens, a little bit surprisingly, as there were not Mornguls there to dish out the damage, although our Sirens are doing okay now. 44 melee attack, which is not too bad at all. I mean, I really wish that we could get them to like 60, but considering the fact that they have a crazy amount of melee defense, it's pretty good. Now here comes the Black Ark support, which we were expecting, going to be right in the middle of the enemy formations as well. So we are definitely going to take some damage to this, but hopefully not too much. And here comes another one. Oh yeah, this is the big one. Is this Kane's Cauldron? I don't remember what the abilities are called individually. Kane's Cauldron, Kane's Lash, and Kane's Scourge, perhaps. Oh, the enemy Lord is already wounded. Yeah, I just sped it up for like 30 seconds, and the battle's nearly over. 75% in our favor at this point. Lots of enemy units are routing already, and the enemy Lord has been killed by our units of Mornguls, who still have, well, at the very least, flow of battle. And we also used our Sea Shanty. Lovely. Oh, the Sea Shanty is helping out with that crazy extra melee defense on everybody, although we're not getting too much value out of that accuracy and that reload addition. And let's see, finally that Black Ark support appears to have dished out really not that much damage. Yeah, this battle way too easy. And oh lag. Huh, I wonder what that was from. Interesting. That hasn't happened in a while. Oh, Silostra's actually able to fight as well, and I want to point out that the damned Knights Errant were able to kill 2 units of Black Ark Corsairs by themselves, one of which it looks like was in its Murderous Prowess form, or Murderous Prowess was activated. So good job to everybody, but the battle is once again very much over in 2 minutes. One of those way too quick ones / way too easy ones. I really do like the way that this army works, though. It's a pretty cool army. I really wish we had more Ghost units available. Man, my kingdom for a Mortis Engine, and yes, Mortis Engines aren't technically Ghost units, even though they have Ghosts driving them, but just for the extra healing, if nothing else. Alrighty, just gonna watch the last few dregs of the enemy units die, but in fact, the chain wrap is here, and I guess we speed this up. Definitely not much of a battle, but not to worry. I promise at this point, spoiler alert, we're gonna find a better one for Silostra this very episode. There we go. Just chase down the rest of these units. Man, it's a pretty horrifying concept. All these ghosts and basically half-invisible units with Vanguard and stuff chasing you around. Incredibly quick. Battle is indeed lost. Okay, let's just speed up the rest of this. Just going to chase down a few of those units, because otherwise we will have to auto-resolve. And I mean, we will have to auto-resolve, but some of those units are going to survive. Honestly, the chase takes as long or longer than the battle. I just wanted to get our heroes here together, where we were able to get another Invocation of the Heck Overcast on 4 of them, and got them all to max HP. So we've actually recovered HP in this particular battle, which is always nice. Alrighty, so I guess you can underestimate them a little bit. That was pretty damn easy, but hey, now we know next time we run into this sort of thing, we'll just auto-resolve it, because Silostra's army is a little bit too strong for this sort of thing. Not to worry, I'm sure we'll find better stuff for her to fight. Plenty of seas left to conquer after all. Now, I guess... share the loot. I was thinking about leveling the Sirens up to level 7 finally, although 2.2k is not bad, but we're also not like we're very much in need of cash, although on the other hand, we do have a lot of stuff to build. Yeah, you know what, fine, just take the cash for now. Next time there's a weaker battle, we'll not take the cash. Oh, you're gonna survive this and we're gonna have to go after you? Alright, fine. Fine. Oh, we can do the infamy thing this time. Alright, let's do that then. And oh, another island. Oh man, Silostra's been doing really well this campaign. I'm really glad that we got her on our team. Yeah, so take the share the loot. Share it indeed, and you can't quite reach this. Remnants of Battle, I think, is an actual battle, so I guess we'll hit this next turn, then return to the Skull Island afterwards. Alrighty. Move right here. Oh, for the love of... Ooh, okay, now this looks like an army a little bit more worthy of Silostra. Alright, now that we will definitely make a cinematic battle. Yeah, they don't have Black Ark support this time, but hey, they got a Charybdis, they got Hydras, they got some Cold One Knights, some actual proper ranged units, and a bunch of Blackguard and Nagaron. I'm very curious to see how the Sirens will fare against that. So in light of that, we're going to actually level up. I was going to leave this until next turn, but not anymore. Okay, now you have a Rotting Prometheus. Wait, we have everything out of this, don't we? I feel like I check this every single episode, and I'm always learning the fact that we do have everything we need there. Missile resistance for Silostra is quite useful, but I do want to get Arcane Conduit, so we'll get Vangeist Revenge and then Arcane Conduit. We're going to max out her Lure of the Deeps anyway, and then we'll probably get this, and then still have enough for the blue line, unless I'm mistaken. In fact, we should probably do the calculations just in case. I would like to get Black Flag, if nothing else, for the upkeep reductions. Let's see, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and then we'll have 38, 39, and then 40, 40, and ignoring Fog of the Damned and Tide Call. Although Tide Call is pretty good, maybe I'll change that up. But either way, we can get pretty much everything. Alrighty, perfect. Very nice. Because Silostra doesn't have a red line, but is still quite strong, it's quite good. Her army works quite well, and the fact that she can actually go through the blue line is once again amazing. Now you, James Sawyer, we have Hideous Grin, Spectre. I do want to get this, but character leadership is not a big deal, and honestly neither is armor all that much. Oh right, we want to get Devourer of All and Ravenous Attack maxed out. Plus 10 melee attack. Do you need melee attack or more melee damage? I feel like we could use a little bit more melee attack first, and then we'll... I got other stuff. I mean, we're pretty much going to max out all of this anyway. Yeah. Alrighty, you, 27, still waiting for that level 30 upgrade to this. You can now move towards Headhunter, so I guess Esteemed Combatant? Retinue Valet is also not too bad, but you, unlike the others, are actually running out of points, so we'll have to be a little bit more careful with you, especially if we want to get some stuff like we definitely want Self-Centered, we want to max out Hard to Hit, maybe get Lady's Mantle, so we definitely won't be able to go through all of this. We definitely want Headhunter, though. Esteemed Combatant's one defending, but it's a better upgrade, but then, we haven't been getting a lot of magical items, and that's also been kind of a problem. Honestly, if we had the points, I'd get everything here, but obviously we don't. In fact, let's just calculate this before. So let's see, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Ooh, yeah, well, if we go 36, 37 for maintenance, 38, 39, 40, and then we'll have 1 point left over, which means not enough for self-centered, and I'm not really willing to sacrifice that much melee attack. And honestly, Selective Abhorrence is also quite good, so we might have to sacrifice something else. Maybe ignore Lady's Mantle, maybe not go for Scarred Veteran. I do want Woundmaker in combination with Selective Abhorrence, though. Maybe we'll ignore Wild Eye. Wait, you don't even have Wild Eye, damn. Alrighty, well, regardless, I think Honestly, if we don't max this out and it looks like we won't have the points to do so, we're better off getting the 1 melee defense out of Esteemed Combatant, because 3% magic item drop chance is not enough to be worthwhile. Alrighty, and next, Charles. Deadly Onslaught for you, finally. And then you, Deadly Onslaught as well, Tim. What were you doing? I do not remember what we were going for next. Oh, you can get Retinue Valet, can't you? Although you might also not have enough points, to be fair. I did want to max out Wind of Death. You have Van Hale's Danse Macabre. You have a lot of the good stuff already, but I would like you to not be so easily killable. You know what, let's get Deception for now, because it's a free 8 melee attack, and it's quite a bit of a buff. And then we'll think about some of the other stuff. Alrighty, happy with that. Silostra, get ready to fight next turn. I'm willing to bet these guys are going to attack us. Our army is probably more expensive than ours is. Anyway, Luther Harkin, you somehow leveled up as well, even though I don't recall doing anything with you. Let's get you, Taunt, I guess, and Swashbuckler, 8 and 5 versus Master Strike 20. You already have 78 melee attack, which is pretty good. Good. Scarred Veteran is 15% with Tenacity, that's quite a bit. But yeah, you have Cutlass, which we should probably get together with Blade Shield. And if we're gonna get Cutlass, we might as well get Master Strike to max this out. Yeah, alright. Alright, Luther. Luther should be able to get most of this stuff because he doesn't have a caster line. Ironically, it's Noctilus that has the least efficient tree in that regard. But anyway, Wendy, you were heading down to Marineburg to see if you can't make a Pirate Cove there. Margaret, you were heading down to Teotihuacan looking for a lizard. Aha, right here. There's a lizard. That's probably where we dig. Alrighty, in fact, wait, let's try to dig right here. Ah, not close enough. Alright, well, we'll try next turn. Damn. I guess we have to be right there. Oh, wait, what? You actually have taken Teotihuacan? Oh, that's, that usually doesn't happen. Usually Teotihuacan survives forever. Huh. I guess they could have confederated them in theory. But nonetheless, surprising. Alrighty, well, with that, we're going to end the turn. We're going to see if we're going to get attacked. No rights to do unless we got another one. Nah, 8 turns. 8 turns for that, and I just want to check. No offices. You can't go in anywhere. We will wait a turn or so. But then it's almost time to summon a new army as well. Alrighty, that's exciting. Let's get to it. End turn. Oh, did I pick tech? Oh, I hope I picked tech. I don't remember. Damn it. I guess ultimately one turn won't make too much of a difference. Ooh, look at that. Looks like Marathi's doing pretty good out on the seas, at the very least, as long as she remembers to pay tribute for the seas belong to Noctilus. Let's see, Karazakarak, Clanangrid, none of this is all that important. Sylvania's kind of important, as we technically have to sail Noctilus over there for the victory condition, and we do have to start thinking about the victory condition after all. Alrighty, what else do we have here? No, nothing important. Ooh, I wonder where those armies went. And oh, you didn't actually attack us. You were too scared, probably. Alrighty, I'm still probably gonna attack it just for fun. Let's see, you guys. What do we have here? Serrated Harpoons, Pirate Code. Oh, right, the Lord Recruitment cost -100. Certainly helpful before we get one of these guys in. I do want some of these upgrades, though. Let's see, this buffs up Mourngulls. You know what, yeah, let's buff up Mourngulls first, and then we'll... I mean, Silostra's been fighting a lot lately, so it's only... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Dastan Coldeye is here. You're another piece of 8, are you not? Yeah, you are. Oh, man. There's choices to be made here. Do we attack Alanis Hydra-Blood? Hydra-Blood? Oh, I take it you power up Hydras and Charybdises then? Charybdii. Do we attack Dastan Coldeye for another piece of 8, who does have a pretty decent army? Ooh, plus the Doomfire Warlocks. Definitely going to have to be careful with that one. I really want that piece of 8. Man, watch Clan Rictus immediately declare, no, their army is too weak to do anything to Sirens. Yeah, I'm thinking that we prioritize Dastan and then we see what else there is to see. And I do mean that with an EA. Alrighty, Noctilus. Okay, you're gonna quickly just auto-resolve this guy. Cult of Pleasure, yeah, sure. Get drawn in. A Mad Moldson, and goodbye. There's really no need to fight this. This army is pathetic. And Noctilus barely got hurt. How much money will this give us? 2k, why not? Yeah, why not? Take that. There you go, Noctilus. Doubloon of Castello Novo. This gives us the Salt Lord Scuttlers, deck droppers. Why are they called Scuttlers if they're deck droppers? Deck droppers fly, game. They don't scuttle. Maybe they scuttle. Who? Oh, maybe they scuttle ships. Oh, I get it, game. I see what you did there. Anyway. Let's see what this says. Make no mistake, a swarm of fell bats at sea always ends in blood-soaked waters. As the pirate captain Salazar sailed his ship, the Salt Lord, up the cursed coast of Mousillon, carrying a single rare Estalian. Damn it. I do that almost every time. There we go. Carrying a single rare Estalian shillin, swiped from the castle port of Castello Novo, the blood-sucking monsters attacked, killing captain and crew in seconds. They say the evil things made their home amongst the rotting corpses and tattered sails of the drifting vessel, but the Salt Lord was never seen by mortal eyes again. Alrighty, well, that's just swell. There is a Skull Island here, so we're gonna have to backtrack just a little bit, as, you know, I'm not gonna skip a Skull Island, but we are almost to Sartosa, not to worry. Hey, somebody's swimming. That Aminar? Saw something. Saw something in the deeps. Let's see, now we're going for Rotten Death to start leveling up those Necrofex Colossi, because it's now finally time to start building them. You have also leveled up Aid, and I guess Black Powder. Max out your personal damage. Oh, I actually got you a lab. What a waste. Oh, I might have to respec you at some point, depending on how many points we have. Oh, you know what we should do? We should probably get maintenance. 13,688. That's like an extra 100 money. Honestly, it's not worth it. We don't have enough lords or heroes for this to be worthwhile yet. But we soon will, I am sure. Now you, I guess, are going to go Black Powder then. Alright. Alrighty, you are going to grab that Skull Island. Settlement upgrade available. Alrighty, let's do some of our building, and then we'll figure out the rest. You, Mine of the Bearded Skulls, let's get that nice meat market up and running for all that sweet extra cash. You have another one of these, and that'll help the meat markets generate more cash. It's all about that cash. Alright, what else do we have here? Are you ready to untax yourself? Not really. I'll just wait on that. It's not like we're hurting for cash. Oh, there we go. You're at 619. You know what? Let's get to Green State. Oh, it's a wait, so in green, I just want to double check. Do they do anything faction wide? Public order -2, ammunition when defending, tax rate plus 10%, and that's about it. Okay, so I guess we'll need to wait to get that. Fine. We'll do that then. You're still not ready to tax, although you generate a decent amount of cash. Alrighty. We'll wait for the vampire stuff to go. Oh, what the frickin' hell is this? Oh, that is so annoying. Tuatara. I'm willing to bet you're going to go for the Pillars of the Unseen Consideration rather than the Wellsprings of Eternity. Oh, this is so annoying. We were going to destroy this army for good. Do we take this and ignore the stuff, or do we backtrack with Luther Harkin? Man, that's annoying. Alrighty, if you go here, you go right here. Can you ambush? No, you can't. Ah, damn you. I can't believe he went through the Hunts Marshal territory. Are they, and, well, they're at peace, I guess, but, damn. What an annoyance. I guess we have to leave Spectazuma alive. Yeah. This is partially my fault for not leaving somebody to defend here, although, wait, who could we have left to defend here? Alrighty, fine, move down here, Harkin. We're gonna lose one of these no matter what, but fortunately they haven't cost us that much. And then if you sack or... Oh, wait, you can't actually reach the pillars. Oh, ouch, buddy, ouch. So either you attack Luther or you do nothing. He'll probably go into raiding, or he'll run away. Kind of interesting to see what he'll do. In fact, wait, if we can get another hero here to keep an eye on everybody, that would be swell. No, we cannot. Damn, that's a crying shame. Alrighty, well then, let's see what else we have going. And Margaret, you are going to go right here, and you're going to dig. There you go. Miserly Horde. Oh, why did we even... Wait, 10k is miserly? Okay, well. Not too bad. Office slot available. Oh, Amelia, you can now actually go into one of these office slots. Income from all buildings, provinces. Let's put you in here for now, at the very least. Upkeep for deck droppers, Terrorgeist. Nah, don't worry, we'll get a ranged army. You don't fit in any of the other things. So yeah, you can be the fleet treasurer while sitting out. Alrighty, that works. Definitely works. You did not level up from that. I saw a level up, but it wasn't you. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Wendy.
Captain, reporting.
Down to Marineburg. Let's see if it's been taken over. Man, there's a lot of Norskins running around. It's going to be some work for Silostra to make all of these into pirate coves. It's not like we want the territory. So it's a red territory, too. Let's see. Oh, Gorsel's owned by the Thousand Maws. Yeah, Marineburg is owned by the Barrow Legion, but let's see if it's making a decent amount of cash. I feel like I knew that already. Alrighty, well, it's time to attack. We don't have much time remaining. In fact, we have very little time remaining, but here we go anyway. Let's fight these guys, and I guess we'll leave the any other army battles that we have to next time. Let's just level up you guys before we attack, just in case. Deadly Onslaught, and once again, you have, like, nothing available to you. This is so stupid. It feels so weird to have no items for any of our heroes. Just on our lords, and even the lords aren't maxed out. Gotta be kidding me. Anyway, get Ravenous Hunger, buddy. I still want to get a lot of this stuff as well, just gotta keep an eye on those points. You were going for, well, you got Deception last turn. Kind of tempting to go for Retinue Valet, and honestly, Retinue Physician. But we do want Hornswoggle after all. Yeah, you know what, fine. Go for Monkey Jacket. That ward save is a pretty good pickup at any rate. Let's attack you. What do you give us, though? I just want to find out which unit this will unlock. This will unlock Deck Gunners. Who unlocks the freaking Mourngulls? Okay, these guys. We're going to have to try to find you. Alrighty, well. Time to do this. Here we go. Should be a nice fight. Oh. I should have done this last turn, shouldn't I have? Yeah, too bad. Too bad, too late. We'll do it this turn, and then we'll transfer our dude over. Declare war, attack, Cult of Pleasure, help us out, please, because clearly we need the help. Alrighty, obviously this is once again going to be a cinematic battle. I am not going to auto-resolve it, even though the game is suggesting that we could, because there are some nice things that we could certainly fight out here. Those magical damaging Doomfire Warlocks with area attacks. I'm very curious to see just how effective they will be against this particular army. So anyway, here comes the cut. Alrighty, there it is, and here we go. Hopefully these guys give us a little bit more of a challenge than the last Nagaron fighters. Wait, these guys, this is Dastan. Oh, well, hopefully they give more of a challenge than that Black Ark anyway, even though they don't belong to the same faction, although they sort of do. Anyway. Alrighty, here we go. Dastan, Coldeye, and the Tyrants of the Black Ocean. Now, this army is quite a bit better than the army we fought earlier, so we do have to take it a little bit more seriously than the giant pile of Black Ark Corsairs. The biggest threats here are going to be the Doomfire Warlocks with their AoE magical cotton candy attacks. Delicious, delicious cotton candy. But then I'm actually quite curious to see the cotton candy attacks versus the breath attacks of the Sirens. Plus, the Charybdis is also quite threatening, especially if it manages to get its mandibles, I want to say, into the into our Mourngulls with all that anti-large. Anyway, we're once again doing the same strategy as last time, where we give it a few seconds to actually move up Silostra, as well as our summoned knights, as I do want to have the knights charge the Doomfire Warlocks, as I think that'll probably be the best use of them. Now, the Doomfire Warlocks look like they want to immediately engage here, and they are going to cotton candy Mr. Robert Bartholomew here, or they're going to start the cotton candy. There we go. Isn't that delicious? And then they're going to get charged right in the back by our knights. So regardless of the fact that they do AoE damage, I don't think they're going to survive this for much longer. They're already dropping to, well, 60% HP for now, and I don't imagine it's going to be... they're going to get more than a few more hits in before they die. Otherwise, the rest of the army is now ready to move in. The enemy army is probably going to react to that in various ways, including by sending its Feral Manticores up. A similar thing going on over on this flank, where the Doomfire Warlocks are once again being charged, this time by one of the Mourngull Hunters, but also, once again, the Knights. Some of the Knights are really useful, aren't they? Imagine if we could get some non-summoned knights to help out as well. Ooh, a Doombolt coming down on Mr. James Sawyer there, as well as a Soul Blight doing a little bit of damage to him. He's lost like 10% HP. Not really something that we're too concerned about, but you know, any damage is still damage, especially compared to the last battle we fought. Otherwise, the Feral Manticore has dropped in trying to attack Silastra, but I don't want her distracted, and I instead send the regular Mourngulls around with their beady little red glowing eyes to you know, glare at the Feral Manticore rather than surrounding him. I don't know why they do that. There's sometimes a problem with the monstrous infantry, and I do try to repeatedly order them to just like move here and surround him, but it's often very difficult. I hope rather that the AI in the third game is a little bit better with regards to that on the monstrous infantry. Because I really feel like they should be surrounding units instead of, you know, just like one of them or two of them attacking and then the rest of the unit for some reason blocked. I guess some of them are having a difficult time because of Silastra there, but anyway. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, we got Syrenes fighting Black Guard of Nagron, and it looks like thus far they're coming out ahead, which is very nice to see. Ooh, and here we go. Finally, we're going to get an actual proper use out of Vangeist's Revenge. The Ghost Ship attacks just as Silastra barrels through the enemy lines. Very, very nice. That was a cool shot. Alrighty, well, it looks like the Doomfire Warlocks are already pretty much off the field. I don't even see the other unit of Doomfire Warlocks. I think they all just died here. Died where this Doombolt dropped. We can see all of their corpses, and then over here, I believe the other unit of Damned Questing Knights was also chasing them around, and where they did not die, that was their Doombolt. Where they did not die, they, I think, got chased off the map, so fairly well to the Doomfire Warlocks. Otherwise, let's continue the battle. This flank is definitely struggling a little bit. Yeah, I mean, look, our things that go bump, they're starting to take some damage, but that's probably due to the Feral Manticore. But otherwise, the central portion of the enemy army, probably more important, and that's getting ready to collapse. The majority of our Syrenes have moved through where they needed to be. Too bad we couldn't force the battle in the water, but all good. Over here, the Charybdis has definitely done some damage to one of our units of Mourngulls, which we have moved away in favor of our Mourngull Haunter, which should be a little bit better at killing it, together with the help of with the various Syrenes just preventing it from moving. And there we go. Now that it's routing, we're gonna get the rest of the Mourngulls to chase it, and just like that, the battle is pretty much over. Only about a minute longer than the previous battle, but a little bit harder, but honestly not that much harder. Yeah. The rest of these units are being chased through the woods there, and once again we're getting some benefit out of our ghost units that are able to quickly move through the forest and kill many an enemy. Once again, I'm still wishing for the ability to actually get some of those ghost knights on Silastra's army, regardless of the fact that this isn't her faction, but still. Oh well. We'll deal with what we got. At the very least, we have the summons available to us. Too bad we can't summon 4. Too bad it's limited to 2. Oh well. All good. Anyway, just like that, the Tyrants of the Black Ocean. I keep wanting to call them the Terrors of the Dark Straits, but yeah, once again, good job to Silastra for defeating some of the more difficult pieces of 8 rogue armies in the sea. Nice sound design for the little hermit crab dudes, the rotting leviathans. Why am I watching this? We're just going to heal up everybody over here. The Mourngulls, as you guys saw, got quite a bit hurt, primarily by the Charybdis as well. I think probably by the Black Guard of Nagron. I don't know what hurt you. I think these were the ones that got hurt by the Charybdis. No, that's the things that go bump. They got hurt over here by the Feral Manticore. So maybe it was these guys. Anyway, let's just speed it up. Battle's just about over. There we are. And as soon as I click the speed up, probably should have done it a little bit earlier, but certainly a nicer fight than the last one, even if it still did not present much of a challenge. But hey, once again, now we know. Alrighty, there we go. Gotta be honest, not much more difficult than the other battle. Maybe a little bit. We certainly did take some damage here, unlike the other time where we took no damage, basically, whatsoever. And on the other hand, we were still able to heal it up. Some of the Syrenes remain hurt, but a simple assimilate captives, and we're back up to where we were. There we are. I actually probably could have followed you and then done another assimilate captains, but whatever, too late. Doesn't really matter. Mission issued, Riddle of Ranald. We'll check that out. We'll just make sure that you die for good this particular turn. I'm just going to give the quest battle there a quick read. And yeah, I should have done it the other way around. There wasn't a need for the secondary heal. Whatever. Just heal it up. We got the cash anyway. Oh, another army. Oh, please don't tell me one of you is going to take the Skull Island. That would be really irritating. We came here for Skull Islands. We can't catch anybody else here. I imagine the rest of this is probably going to be either auto-resolvable, or if it's a reasonably decent fight, then if not auto-resolvable, then what's it called? Like a regular fight. But it's something we're going to have to deal with next time because we're out of time. Just before the ending, I am going to read this here, though. This is what we got for Von Zyk's last ingot, and Shade Wraith Gunners, Deck Gunners. Alright, there'll be no sailor alive who don't know the tale of Captain Van Geist. Hey, that's true. Van Geist Revenge, right? A wizard named Albrechtus von Zyk had paid him in ingots of the purest gold to provide passage to the Sea of Chaos. When von Zyk refused the captain's ambitions to get the secrets of immortality from the realm of chaos itself, he got shot. Sailing on the right... I mean, fair enough. Sailing on right out the mortal plane, Van Geist and his crew left their bodies and material things behind, including the ship's cursed something. Why? Cursed cargo. Its fate remains unknown. Okay, well, thanks. There we go. Anyway, gonna call this episode here. Next time, we still have a lot of stuff to deal with Silostra, because she's in a pretty busy area of the map right now, being a little bit difficult to move to where we wanted to, but that's okay. Otherwise, next time we're gonna try to go a little bit harder into focusing on completing our quests, as we do still have to complete those, and as I've already said, we do have the... we do have quests to complete. I mean, the quests are part of the victory objective. I mean, not technically part of the victory objectives, but obviously we're going to complete all quests as part of the victory objectives. Anyway, also I believe Captain Rothmundel. This part is going to be easy as we're just going to summon the. Wait, we can't summon you yet. Oh, why? Cannot recruit unit. Attain the cursed bullion of Bogenhofen piece. Oh, right. Okay, we'll have to do that via the Bordello Flabellum. But as soon as we do that, then we'll just recruit you, and then we'll be good. Oh, also we are almost ready for those Sylvanian battlements. Not quite, but certainly getting there. I'm getting ahead of myself. Next time we fight more lizards as Luther Harkin tries to deal with this situation, and Silostra continues dealing with the stuff in the seas, and Noctilus keeps trying to get to Sartosa. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback that gets to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.